And I'm live. What's going on, everybody? It's your guy Z Fly, trying it for the second time today. I don't know if you all saw me earlier. This is vent week, what I'm saying, where I'm venting for the week of this week. I tried to do one earlier and uh part way through the audio went out. Ugh. So now here I am again, I have to do it over. So if you did see me earlier and then you saw that video disappeared, it was because the audio disappeared. So shout out to uh, a listener who let me know that they could not hear me, because I would not have known. And I mean a great portion of the video got you know was missing audio. I hate when this happens. So hopefully you all can hear me this time, because that was a great video earlier, and now I gotta try to think about what I said. All right, so and also I got something that I gotta do at 7, so that's like in 30 minutes. So let me go ahead and get this vent week out of the way. All right, once again, I want to thank everybody for tuning in. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I hope everybody's having a great time. I had a great week so far. It's Tuesday. As you all know, this is Vent Week. And if you don't know what Vent Week is, it's something that I created, a platform I created for myself and also everybody else too, so that we could just vent, whether it's about money, society, the politics, the hot weather, your neighbor, your family, friends, money, whatever it may be. Just have that platform to vent. But the rules about Vent Week is you can't be specific or direct with your vents, meaning that you can't say, well, you know what, I got a cousin, his name is Bobby, and I can't stand when he does this, or my coworker, she comes to work smelling bad every day, I can't stand it. Or no, my coworker Susie. We don't want to be direct with name calling or anything like that, or making it so close to where people could figure out. Like you might say, "Well, I got a cousin who's like my mom's sister's first child." So we don't want to be so direct, but we want to be general, get things off your chest, and just vent. That's what Vent Week is about. So I have my vents that I'm going to be talking about today. You may can see in the description what I'm going to be talking about. So I definitely want your opinions, your chats as well. So just let me know. And I'm doing it from YouTube, because remember I was telling you all, I said I don't know what platforms I'm going to be using, but right now I'm doing it for YouTube, and I might try to figure out how to do it later. But well, actually, I might just use this YouTube. It looks a lot easier. I was doing an Instagram live, but I think I might do YouTube and then just share the links. So with that being said, so I'll be having the links in my Instagram in my bio, and if you follow me on Facebook, it'll be on Facebook as well. All right. So let's get started. Okay. So also too, everything was supposed to be, everything was set up great my first live, but now since I'm doing it for Instagram or YouTube uh, live or whatever you want to call it, I got some things that ain't the same. So I'm gonna go ahead and put in the chat my uh, website, so that way you can all follow me. Okay, there's the website right there. Website, check me out, because like I said, if you remember yesterday, I was saying how in September I'm doing the Move for Her Cancer Walk, provided by the Foundation for Women's Cancer in Washington D.C. on September 20th. So I have created a group called the Victorious Vins, where I'm going to be walking and everything with my group. So I would love for you all to join me as well. If you want to know how to join me, then go to the website right there that I posted in the chat. And once you once you log in, a pop up will pop up, and it'll allow you to either donate. If you're not able to come to the walk or join my team, I would definitely love for you to come. It's going to be great. We have a lot of fun, a nice itinerary happening. So yeah. So also, if you want to know more about the walk before you make your decision, then I will send you that as well. There you go. Moveforher.org. That's where you can check it out, get more information. But if you do decide to go, be sure to remember, subscribe under my name. And here's my group name right here. So that way you can search it. But the Victorious Vins, that's my group name There's a story behind that name. If you come to the walk, I'll explain it. But like I said, if you do go to my website, you automatically will be able to go to my group. So yeah, so hopefully I get to see you in September 20th. I would suggest making a weekend of it because on the 19th is the welcome reception. You don't want to miss that. It's very, very nice as well. You'll meet a lot of great people, oncologists, doctors, and great people from all over the world. So yeah, so let's definitely let's walk for her and just put our feet to the pavement, basically. All right. Okay, so let's go and get into the vent week. So the first topic is going to be what I'm venting about first is celebrities and their podcasts. You know what I'm saying? It just seems like now so many celebrities have podcasts, you know what I'm saying? From politicians to actors to musicians to chefs. You know what I'm saying? Everybody has a podcast. And see, now, keep in mind, now, I come from a time where, you know, celebrities weren't didn't have a podcast. You know what I'm saying? Actually, I come from where it wasn't even called a podcast. It was kind of like called internet radio or something like that. Um, so remember, I started my show, keeping it raw and fresh in 2008. It premiered the very first episode September 1st, 2008. I'll never forget it because I think that was Labor Day during that year. So yeah, since September 1st, 2008 was my first keeping it raw and fresh episode that I premiered on internet on Blog Talk Radio. Yep, it was on that platform, Blog Talk Radio. And yeah, it wasn't called a podcast. It was just called like an internet radio show. And back in those days, a lot of unknowns or upcoming people were creating these internet radio shows that we now call podcasts today. It wasn't your favorite celebrity or on doing it. To me, what I'm venting about is because I just feel like there's a lane for everybody. And listen, my thing is I'm not trying to take any money out of the celebrities' pocket. 'Cause listen, I guess they you know what I'm saying, they now see more avenues to make extra income. However, but I did notice that the pandemic is really what had a lot of these um, celebrities creating their podcasts. Because so I guess they weren't able to work, as they will have wanted to. So now they're trying to figure, okay, wait a minute, I can't go into the arenas, I can't, go into the stages, the fields. How are we gonna make money? So I guess sitting at home on a podcast were ways to still generate income. And it just kind of took off from there. So what I'm saying? Like from celebrities to like the Obamas, they got a podcast, to the Kelsey brothers, to so many different singers and musicians and sports people and just so many. So like I said, I'm not hating on the people. Listen, what I'm saying? I know everybody, what I'm saying? Make your money, get in where you can fit in. But I just feel like it takes away from the unknowns and the upcoming actual radio hosts or media hosts, out there. Because what I'm saying, now where a lot of people will maybe, what I'm saying, want to tune into who is this person, this new face on the block. Now they want to, they don't see, now you would just tune into your favorite celebrity, right? I will say that, with the podcast, it does allow fans to kind of get up or more up close and personal with their favorite, with their favorite celebrities. 'Cause, the celebrities, they're going to be talking more about their life and interviewing people and things like that. Whereas before the celebrities would be the ones getting interviewed. Now they're interviewing. So now they're on both sides of the fence. Not only are they interviewing people, they got their celebrity friends come onto their show to make their show even more popular. But now they're also interviewing as well. They're being interviewed and they're interviewing. So I don't know. Like I said, I'm not hating on them, but I just feel like, are they in everybody's way? Some people might say, well, no, there's enough of the pie for everybody to get a piece. But is it? Because what I'm saying, some people they get knocked out of the way because it's like, I really listen to Travis Kelsey's podcast. I really listen to the Obama's podcast. I really listen to, what I'm saying? And then, it even kind of takes away, well, I don't know, but I don't know, even like just like with radio on air radio personalities, you know what I'm saying? They now it's almost like, do you even care about on air personalities anymore? Now you just go hear whoever. So I don't know. So that's one thing I'm venting about is just seeing like celebrities and these podcasts. Like it's like every celebrity wants to have a podcast now. Whatever just happened to stick into your main talent. If you're a musician, you're a singer, you're a chef, you're a politician, whatever. Now you got to sit down and have a podcast, taken away from the actual podcasters. Okay. All right. So let me know what you think. Do you feel like too many celebrities got podcasts? I mean, now if they actually have a talent for it, sure. But like the Kardashians, I mean, I hate to even bring them up, but it's like, okay, like, do they have a talent for that? I mean, sure, they're still going to be popular because of who they are. You know what I'm saying? Like people like that, where you already got so much, and you know what I'm saying? I mean, I'm not trying to sound like I'm hating. I really ain't. But my point is like, I guess leave the actual certain professions to the professionals. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, don't just be, oh, because I'm a Kardashian, I can go live streaming and everybody will watch me because I'm a Kardashian. You know what I'm saying? But like, do you even have any material to talk about? Do you even know how to run a show? Now, I never seen their podcast. So listen, maybe they are a great host, but it's just like, I guess it's almost like it's being diluted. Is what I'm trying to say. It's not like nothing like a wow about being a podcaster or a media host. Like, oh, anybody can be a media host. You see what I'm saying? Where it used to be back in the day, it was something that people would strive to be. You know what I'm saying? Can you carry a conversation? Can you carry an interview? Do you have great questions? Now it just you just have a nice setting. Have a nice setting. As y'all. I got a blank wall. Look, some of y'all might say, well, maybe you need something else. But no, more is coming, more is coming. But you know what I'm saying? But like it's like now the environment is more important than the conversation. So some of these people they know that they know they don't have any conversation. So they gotta make their background really nice. Like, oh, look at that nice chair. Oh, look, they got coffee, they got a dog sitting over here, or they have nice chairs and they got alcohol, whatever. Let me know your thoughts. Okay. Next, what I'm venting about is so now speaking of just being judged by not even your talent. Now, speaking of talent, not even being judged or critiqued by your talent, but now being judged on how many followers you have. And I think I have spoken about this before, but that is really something I got to vent about because that is really crazy of how so many people don't even care about your talent anymore. And that is care how many followers you got. I understand that, you know what I'm saying, having, especially if you're in media entertainment, now people look at that as, okay, what kind of following do you have? What's your popularity? I get it. You know what I'm saying? Because they want to know, what are you bringing to my event? What are you bringing to my platform, my venue, right? But it's just kind of sad that that's what they base it off of. And and in my live earlier, I had made a great point that I think I said something like, how do I say it? I said something like, they should like people need to let your talent count and don't get. I don't know how I said it. I said it great earlier. But also too, like this story comes to mind. Like me personally, something happened to me. So I think last year, and I won't say the business, but last year I was hired to do media at do red carpet at this event. Everything was great. And now this place also had a VIP section, right? They had a VIP section. So I wanted to, do interviews with some of the celebrities and VIPs in that VIP section. So one lady was trying to navigate it for me to get in, but she spoke with the actual main media contact person. So I think the media contact person, she was like, yeah, we did invite him to be here, but he don't have that many followers. So now, let me say something. If anybody know me, that is highly insulting to me. For one thing, I am a seasoned media host. Listen, y'all can go to the website that I posted. Go to the website and click on radio. It'll take you to my Fly World Media page. You all can see that what I've been doing since 2008. I've done many different interviews, sit down interviews with celebrity to non-celebrity guests. Hosted my notable works, my notable interviews I have. You can see they're keeping it real hot and fresh. Show how many seasons it's in. You see what I'm saying? So that's my point. But because my followers isn't at a certain number that they like 100 million or trillions and millions and billions or whatever they want. Oh, I'm not. I can't go interview some C and D list celebrities. But let me tell you something. It wasn't even A or B list at this place. It was probably C at best. C, D, and on down the alphabet. So that's what I'm saying. So it's like they're basing me off some followers. Oh, it's just too much because it's like base me off my talent. Base me, am I a great media person? Base me, can I get through some interviews? Base me, can I make your guest feel very comfortable in this interview? But no, that's not where we're at. Now we're at, oh, how many followers you have? And let me tell you something. And I get it in a sense, you know what I'm saying? Because like I said before, people don't know, who are you bringing to my event? Because now a lot of people themselves don't have a good following. They're depending on others. You know what I'm saying? They'll invite others to come to their event, and depending on you to bring your audience to make their event look full and packed. It's all a game. It's not authentic like it used to be. It's just a whole bunch of fake it till you make it. Just look like you're doing something, but really you ain't. But yeah, to me, I'm sorry, that's a vent because at the vent, cause I just hate the whole fact that people are just counting you out by your followers instead of counting you in by your talent. So it's just really bad. What do you all think about that? Is that something that if you're in the entertainment industry, is that something that you experience as well? I know some of y'all may say, well, listen, it's a doggy dog genre or entertainment world. You just got to keep up with it. This is very true, but what I'm saying is a lot of people, a lot of coordinators, producers, directors, whomever, they're missing great talent because you're looking for followers. And the sad thing about followers is they can be bought. They can be bought, like you could see a person with 100 million followers. Are they even real people? Are they bots? You know what I'm saying? People, you can buy your interactions, you can buy your likes, all that stuff can be bought. But I guess people don't care as long as you are perceived as you got a lot of activity going on. That's fine. It can all be fake, but just be perceiving. So really, people always say, "Oh yeah, I want authenticity. I want people who are real." No, you don't. You want fast, quick, microwavable talent. That's what you want. You know what I'm saying? You pop it in the microwave, it pop out, it's ready. That's all you really want. You don't want to, you don't want it to marinate. You don't want to sit it on the stove. Let it get warm, let it boil. You don't want all that. That's too long. You just want to pop it in the microwave, pop it in the toaster, and pop, it's ready. So I just think, to me, that's very, very aggy, very, very irritating that people overlook real talent um, because they don't have a certain amount of followers. And me per se, like I'm the talent, right? I'm the Z Fly, so I don't got time. Yeah, honestly, I don't have time to be trying to get followers all day long. I'm the talent. My thing is, I'm trying to make sure I'm perfecting my hosting, my interview, my look, my all of that, right? So that's why managers and PR they come into place. You know what I'm saying, to make sure you got followers and help you with different strategies and things to get followers. That ain't my field to get followers. So yeah. Anyway, so that's my Vince. Okay. Let me know what you all think. Do y'all think that I'm talking crazy? Or do you think that yeah, it's really bad that like people are now just judging you, basing your credibility um off of your followers, you know. And like I said, once again, followers that can be bought. Okay, so I'm actually just over here typing in the topics that I did today, so that way I should have did it earlier. Um, yeah, but yeah, so that is it. Let me know what you think. Now remember, this was vent week week one, day two. Let me see, being overlooked. Sorry guys, I'm trying to like do being overlooked. For not having enough followers. Yep. Okay. Okay, so this is on week one, event week, day two. So, like I said, event week is just for a week. Each month, just for a week. I don't know how long I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna try to maybe do it maybe to the end of the year. If not end of the year, maybe the beginning of fall. But I guess I'll kind of play and see how it goes, see how you all like it. Like I do have some events that people sent in that I have to read. I'm probably gonna read it not definitely not today, but maybe by the end of the week I will read a event, and the next week I'll definitely be reading some more events from you all. So yeah, so then it'll start to really get more in the know, because that way you'll be hearing what other people are venting, want to vent about. It should be very interesting. But I just want to, what I'm saying, just kind of just start the show off with my vents, so that way you all can see how how the show is designed and what it's meant to do. And I'm going to put down in the chat my email. So if you do want to send in your events, you can send it in here, right there, info@flyentertainment.media. Remember, if you want to stay anonymous, you can. Just let me know in the email that you want to stay anonymous. You can send in your events by typing it out, or you can send a video. I should be able to upload it here. Yeah, should be upload it, and then that way people can see the event. Yeah, share screen or something. So yeah, we can make it really really fun. All right, everybody. So once again, like I said, if you do want to check out if you do want to join my team for September cancel walk in Washington D.C., then go to the website once again that I put in the chat, fly-entertainment.com, and you can join my team. Like I said, if you're not able to make it, but you do want to donate, you can donate as well. All righty, so this is day number 2, everybody. Hopefully you enjoyed this vent week, my vents of celebrities and their podcasts, and then also being overlooked because you don't got enough followers. Ugh, definitely got a woosah over that. All right, but until tomorrow, everybody, stay fly, not high. Bye bye.